We did a project where we're racing against an ambulance, and we've got a defibrillator, automatic defibrillator in the SPARROW. We typically get to the cardio arrest patient long before the ambulance would, so we can now help save lives. We have 4 drones in the fleet today. The largest drone is the CONDOR. It looks like a small helicopter, literally. It's gasoline powered. It's 180 kilogram payload capacity, which is 400 pounds, 200 kilometers in range at 120 kilometers an hour. And then as you move to the smaller drones, we've got the FALCON, which is electric, and its capacity is around 50 pounds, I would say, and maybe around 60 kilometers range. And then as you go smaller, we have the Robin, which is about 11.5 kilogram payload capacity, which is about 25 pounds and about 40 kilometers. And then our smallest one is the SPARROW, and it has a cargo capacity of about 4.5 kilograms or about 10 pounds and a range of about 30 kilometers at about 70 kilometers an hour. The applications for all of them are similar. They could be medical, you're moving a defibrillator, blood tests, organs, blood, any kind of medical products. They could also be postal mail, could be e-commerce, so the larger drones would be those things in bulk, or it could be industrial applications where it's really a heavy lift or a heavy product that's going a long distance. An example could be some 200-pound hydraulic hose that needs to go out to an oil rig off the coast. In Canada, and even globally to a certain extent, it's still a nascent industry for cargo drones. There are a lot of people who are using drones for mapping and surveillance and photography and crop spraying and these sort of things. The hurdles to move forward in the industry have really been to prove the technology to the regulator, Transport Canada, as well as NAV Canada. Well, number one, we don't have cameras on our drones intentionally, so there is no privacy issue. We're not peeping on anybody, and we're not flying over anybody's home. And then from a safety point of view, we've done thousands of hours of testing and thousands of flights. When it comes to noise, the electric drones, despite their size being a little larger than a consumer drone, are actually very quiet. We fly at 200 to 400 feet above the ground, and we're typically not flying in a high-density residential neighborhood. But even if we were, they're actually pretty quiet. I would say even quieter than a large jet flying overhead at 30,000 feet.
This has the opportunity to assist Canadians in their day-to-day lives, especially in remote communities and smaller communities, but also in urban areas where congestion is an issue, where traffic is an issue, where you're able to take vehicles off roads by utilizing drones to deliver packages, equipment, merchandise. This is the private sector leading the way in creating literally a new industry in Canada. Drone delivery, manufacturing of drones, the delivery of products and services in a new manner, the opportunity to save government money, the opportunity to save communities money, also good for the environment, cutting down on greenhouse gas emissions. It's a win-win-win situation.
We are building the cargo drone industry, and at some point in the very near future, we'll look back and we'll see that we'll laugh at what we were working on today because it'll be just so widespread in application. So that's what we want to get to. And we'll probably get to it in a few years.